Hello and welcome to the Car Jump Arena Championship. And this is preliminary action. We have got the Burnside in this particular episode. So if you're new here, let me explain what I'm doing. I am going through each of the vehicles that comes with BeamNG. You can tell because I got the little BeamNG logo here. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking each kind of vehicle and we are looking at each version that is separate. Now, actually, these are all separate, so we'll have a full show today. That'll be cool. Anyway, I send them flying down the car jump arena. All the vehicles, or each of the vehicles, will start from about that same point. I simply hold down the accelerator, we head down the ramp. I try to maintain control, but other than that, there's no other steering. And then when we get to the end, oops, okay, my computer lagged there for a minute, so, oh, we hit the sign. I don't think I've ever done that before. Anyway, what normally happens is I will let go of the accelerator right when we reach the end of the ramp. Why is this being so laggy? And we'll just let gravity and all the other forces at work do their thing. And then we measure off to see just how far the vehicle goes. Oh, look at there. So we have, what's that, 200 meters? Yep. And each of these black lines, or the space between each of the markers, is 10 meters, as it turns out. I haven't known that in the entire time, but we're going to go with meters. So this is the 200. So anything between this white line and this next line is considered 200. So there's the 210. So this is inside the 220 mark. And as you can see, we started right back here, probably about the I'd say, what, 227 or so, because this is the 230 mark. But anyhow, for each of these preliminary rounds, the first thing we do is we just mark them off generally. So that one is going to get a 220 as the mark. So there you go. That is for the Burnside V8. And then we hop over to the next vehicle in the Burnside classification here. And this is the V8 DualMatic. And we'll put the pedal to the metal and see how far the DualMatic can go. Will it beat out the V8? Or will the heavier engine mean that we will sink faster? And the answer is, oh, there we go. We can see that where the skid mark was here. So again, we have 10, 20. It was inside the 20. So that is another 220 here for the Burnside action so far. Now, I'm going to tell you, based on, ouch, based on previous vehicles, I am assuming that once we get to some of the beefier Burnside vehicles that things are going to change. All right, up next we have the SuperMatic V8 Burnside. Gonna put the pedal to the metal, head on down the ramp, and when we get to the end, we're gonna launch this puppy and see if this vehicle will be the first to break the 220 mark for Burnsides in the car jump arena competition. And you can see, nope, that's gonna slam right into that 220 mark back here before sliding forward. So that is yet another 220. By the way, if you're not familiar with how this works, if it turns out that we end up with the leading vehicles in a tie, so that is more than one vehicle has the same first run distance, then I will pit those vehicles against each other and we'll take a much more defined measurement at that time. But as it sits right now, everyone is tied at the 220 mark. Up next, we have the Burnside Taxi. Now, I truly don't anticipate the Taxi going any further than the 220 that we've already seen, but it's one of the cars. It's a different setup, so we're just going to let it ride. We'll throw it off the edge, see what happens, and if it will go past the 220 mark. No, look at there. We stopped it beautifully within that 220 segment. So far, all of the Burnsides are slamming into the ground at 220 meters. Oh, thought he was going to turn himself over there for a minute. No, no such luck. Instead, there you go. All right, you okay there, man? All right. All right, here we go. How about some Burnside Police Car action? Yeah, I love watching these police cars race down the ramp, get to the end, go flying off, and then smash into the bottom. And this one, holy cow. Look at that. That's actually inside the 210. The police car didn't even make it to 220. So that is a 210 for the state police car Burnside. Sorry, buddy. You are currently the worst of the Burnsides. Just going to let you revel in that. And, well, at least you got yourself back on all fours. Here we go. The Burnside Lead Sled, which I think is probably one of the first real contenders for sending the Burnside over the 230 mark. Oh, then again, maybe not. Holy cow, he's going to blow his engine. Huh. I really thought that was going to go much further than that, but no. That is also inside the 220. Oh my gosh. So are all these Burnsides destined for the 220 mark? That's a sad state of affairs. Yeah. No wonder your engine was off. What you're going on your own? What are you doing? Ooh, up next we've got the Burnside Custom with the Hot Wheels rims, or in my day they were the Krager mags. It's pretty much what they look like. Let's see what happens here. If this vehicle can make it, I don't think so. Everybody is topping out at about the 131, 132 mark. Oh, and look at that. That is actually inside the 210, back where the police car was. So the custom vehicle just not able to get enough air underneath it to even reach the 220. That is not good. And our final vehicle for this particular event is the Dragster. So this is going to be tough to maintain control as it goes down the ramp. That's the hardest part of this whole thing with some of these more powerful vehicles. He's rubbing, so he will definitely get another shot because he rubbed off on the edge, but I don't think he's going to need it, to be perfectly honest with you. Look at this. Oh, that is a beautiful landing in the, let's see, that's 450, 60, in the 470 range. Oh my gosh, the Dragster getting 470 and then absolutely pancaked upon landing. Now, as I said, this vehicle was rubbing up against the side of the arena. Whoa, 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 we're all over the place. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work. Stop. We're just going to send it off. That's okay. Look at there. That's a 50. That was hilarious. Well, there you go. You just wanted to see a Burnside get all tore up anyway, right? Oh, we are rolling. Come on, end up on all fours, dude. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Well, it's close anyway. Oh my gosh. All right, last time for the Dragster. I'm trying to keep it steady. There we go. Nope, come back. There it is. There we go. Now we've got a decently clean run. 195 miles an hour, and we are going to land, pretty much right on the 430 mark. Isn't that right? No, I'm not 430. There's 50, 60, 70, 480. Sorry. the 480 mark. So I'm going to give it 480, and once again, pancaked, because that is, I was going to say that's how we roll, but we didn't really roll. We just kind of slid along. Absolutely flattened. Oh, there you go. The Dragster taking the Burnside into the next round, most likely. Now, I don't know that actually for sure. I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to mislead anyone. But the fact that it got 480, it's a pretty good indication that it could very well, anyway, end up in the next round. And I can't remember if I talked about that or not, but essentially what we're going to do is we will take the top 8 finishers across all of the makes and models. The top 8 finishers will be put into a tournament bracket, and we will find out who is the best vehicle traveling the furthest in the car jump arena. There you go. That is the Burnside. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time in Car Jump Arena Championship Preliminary Action.